I've hardly been away from Bombo for more than 2 nights in the last 4 months, but I went to give a retreat, a real retreat, not a virtual one, in Germany last weekend, and had a couple of most beautiful days in the German countryside at the absolute peak of summer. It was a wonderful gift to be able to see the fullness of the year in that way, canoeing down the Tauber River and walking for a day in the Bavarian countryside in the hills. And what a wonderful gift it is to be able to be with people, even when you're wearing masks, to be able to share the gift of the journey that we are all on, that we need to remind ourselves that we share. We are not on lonely journeys, we're on a solitary journey in the community of love. And to be able to see the fullness of summer overflowing, bursting in every physical aspect of nature. And of course, knowing that because it's the fullness, as the Tao Te Ching reminds us, when you reach the peak, you will begin the descent, a beautiful descent into another kind of beauty, the beauty of decline, the beauty of autumn, and then the depth of winter. But while the summer lasts, make hay, enjoy it. That's one kind of time, and it's a real time that we need to savor and appreciate. But there's another kind of time, not just the cyclical time, but the time which happens when the fullness of the seed of summer, of growth, when we reach our peak, our maximum, when it explodes, and we find ourselves beyond the cycle of time, beyond death and resurrection, and that eternal presence, that source of all growth, of all regeneration, that is permanently and presently with us. And somehow, it's a wonderful gift to be able to connect those two kinds of time, to live in the cycle of time and appreciate it, to suffer it, to celebrate it, but also to know that beyond that cycle of finding and losing, of death and resurrection, there is the eternal day, the fullness of the presence of God.